The following segment is sponsored by ZAF Legal. Got a big question for you, a timely question. Have you been injured in an accident and you're not sure exactly what to do? Well, Ty from ZAF Legal is here to share the next steps that you can take. Welcome back to the show, Ty. This is really cool to talk to you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is something personally that I've experienced myself as well. What are all the options that someone has after being injured in an accident? Okay, well, you're the professional here.
Well, after being injured in an accident, most people, they'd have no idea. Options for what? What are we even talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a car that's damaged, you've got injuries, you've got medical bills, you've got all these things. And the question is, if you were injured in an accident that was not your fault, do I have a case? And if so, what do I do about it? Lots of different options. A lot of people just do nothing. They forego their claim.
Just not sure what to do.
They just never assert a claim, right? And that's a real problem. That shouldn't be happening with our laws, but it does happen a lot.
A lot of people get overlooked, right?
Yeah.
Now, are there certain cases where you're better off financially not going with a lawyer?
Certainly there are, and it kind of pains me to say it as a lawyer,
Yeah.
but it's actually true.
Good.
As long as you have a way of knowing if you're being treated fairly, it's possible that if you have a small, straightforward case, or alternatively, if you have a case that's a very clear policy limits case, there are limits to the insurance involved, then it may not be in your best interest to pay a third to a lawyer. But the only way to find that out is to use the ZAFLegal.com tool. Otherwise, how do you know if you're being treated fairly?
Well, I love the honesty of this great conversation. It is a confusing industry, especially when you're in the middle of it being injured. What advice do you have for people who've been in an accident and they just feel lost?
Yeah.
Because everyone does.
Everyone does. The best thing to do is to just find a way to get your bearings. And at ZAFLegal.com, we have this injury lawyer AI. It's free to use. There's no commitment to use our services, but it's a way to get your bearings. It's a way to make sense of your property damage. It's a way to make sense of your injury claim. And it's a way to feel confident about whether you need a lawyer or not.
Right. How common are injury cases?
Interesting statistic. In a population, 0.65% will have an injury in a given year. So that's
a lot.
It is kind of
sounds
surprising.
small, but
yeah,
it's
it adds up. That means there are tens of thousands of injury claims every year here in Utah. And
gotcha. And does ZAF Legal sue people?
Great question. It kind of depends. ZAFLegal.com is primarily built. The technology is built to help you with the informal part of your claim, not the court stuff. It's to give you a case summary that you can present to the insurance. But if you need to sue an insurance company because they're not treating you fairly, that's where the ZAF lawyers step in on a reduced fee.
I got you. And ZAF Legal, can they do everything for me or anyone being injured?
Yeah, absolutely. We are a full-service law firm. We've got 40 years plus of experience, and we can help with any kind of injury case.
It's a good dream team. So where do we go for more information about ZAF Legal?
Yeah, honestly, the website is the best starting place. ZAFLegal.com is a great place. You can reach a lawyer directly from there or just chat with the AI and get your bearings.
Boy, it's the way of the future, and it's a great way to check all those boxes when you're confused. You need someone who has the experience to walk you through that. Yeah. And we appreciate you being here on the show to share this information. Thank you so much, Ty.
I appreciate it.
Great to have you.